Every single time you click your mouse, press a key, really anything your computer does, it's all being run by one central component. It's basically the computer's brain. And today, we're going to demystify that brain, the central processing unit, or as you probably know it, the CPU.
I mean, it really does feel like magic sometimes, doesn't it? You click something, you type a sentence, and poof, things just happen on screen. But it's not magic, of course. It's all about processing. So let's get right into it and answer that big question. How in the world does a computer actually think? Okay, let's break it down. CPU. It stands for Central Processing Unit. And honestly, that name is just perfect, right? Think about it. Just like our brains take in information from the world around us, the CPU takes in data, usually from you, and figures out what to do with it. It is, without a doubt, the command center of the whole operation.
All right, so what is this brain actually doing? What's its main job? Well, you might be surprised to hear it's not as complicated as it sounds. In fact, pretty much everything it does boils down to a really simple, kind of like a three-step dance.
Yeah, at its absolute core, that's what's happening. First, you give it some data, an input. That can be a mouse click or a key press. Then the CPU gets to work processing that instruction. And finally, it gives you an output, like, say, opening up a program. Input, process, output. Every single thing your computer does, big or small, follows that exact loop. And it's all thanks to the CPU.
Okay, I know. Processing is a pretty vague word. So what's really going on inside this digital brain? Well, if we were to peel back the cover and look inside, you might be shocked to find that all of this incredible, complex work is actually being handled by just two main parts.
Yup, that's it. Just two. Kind of crazy, right?
So what are they? Well, they're called the ALU and the CU. And the absolute easiest way to remember what they do is with a simple analogy. Think of the ALU as the calculator. It's the part that does all the heavy lifting with math and logic. And then you have the CU, which is the director, the boss that tells the calculator and everyone else exactly what to do.
All right, so let's dig into the first half of this dynamic duo. Let's meet the ALU. And that stands for the Arithmetic Logic Unit.
The ALU's power really comes from doing two main things. First, you've got the arithmetic part. It handles all the math you'd expect, addition, subtraction, multiplication, you get the idea. But the second part, the logic part, is where the real magic happens. This is the part that makes decisions. It's constantly asking simple yes or no questions, like, is this number bigger than that one, or do these two things match? And believe it or not, that basic decision-making is the foundation for pretty much every single program you use.
So, to put it simply, anytime your computer needs to crunch some numbers or make a logical choice, the ALU is the powerhouse that's doing all that heavy lifting. But, a calculator is pretty useless if there's no one there to punch in the numbers and tell it what to do, right? And that's where its partner comes in. Let's talk about the CU, also known as the control unit. And this is the really key difference. The control unit, the CU, doesn't do any of the math itself. Nope. Its entire job is to be the manager, the traffic cop, the director of the whole show. It makes sure all the data is flowing to the right place at exactly the right time. You can think of the CPU as the ultimate multitasker. It's the one that grabs your input, it manages where data is stored, it directs the output, and this is the most important part. It's the one that tells the ALU exactly what calculations to do and when to do them. It really does orchestrate everything.
Now, there's a really common point of confusion that comes up here, so let's tackle it head on. It's all about memory.
You might be thinking, but wait a minute, what about the memory? Isn't RAM, the memory unit, also part of the CPU? And you know what? That's a totally fair question. A lot of people think that. So is it?
Well, the answer is a very clear and simple no. Memory is, of course, absolutely crucial for your computer to work, but it's technically a separate component. The CPU itself, it really just has those two main parts we talked about, the ALU and the CU. It's a super common mix-up, but it's a really important distinction to make.
All right, so we've met the two main players, and we've cleared up that little misconception about memory, so now let's put it all together and see how this brain actually gets anything done.
So let's just recap one last time. We've got the ALU, our calculator, which provides all the raw number crunching and logic power, and we've got the CU, our director, which handles all the smart management and tells everyone what to do. So, how do they actually team up to get a job done?
Well, it's this really elegant partnership that makes everything happen.
The director, the CU, gets an instruction, right? It figures out what that instruction means, and then it tells the calculator, the ALU, hey, I need you to perform this specific calculation or make this logical decision. And just like that, together, they take your command and turn it into a result on your screen.
And there you have it. The big secret to how a computer thinks isn't really one single magical brain. It's actually a partnership, a team-up, between a super powerful calculator and a really smart director. But, knowing how it thinks naturally leads to the next big question, doesn't it? What makes one computer think faster than another? Well, that's a topic for another time. Thanks for watching.